We got to talk about it. 5 things I've done to help me cut weight in my early 40s. Let's ride. I want to talk about the 5 habits I've made to help me achieve my target weight in my early 40s. Number 1, calorie restriction. A lot of sexy diets out there. Calorie restriction, tried and true king. You got low carb, low fat, high fat, keto. They all work. I'm not saying they don't work, but calorie restriction is the king. Just think about it. If you agree that a calorie is just a unit of measurement, then you also agree that stored body fat is unused energy. Then you have to agree, if you restrict your energy intake, your body has no choice but to burn energy it already has stored. Your body's just trying to adapt and overcome. If you're taking in fewer calories, it has to burn it from somewhere. Calorie restriction. Some of the things I've done to decrease my calories, for instance, I eat a lot of lean meats now. Turkey, shrimp, chicken. I love ham. Sometimes I trim the fat, sometimes I don't, but I love ham. And another trick I've done is just gotten used to eating just one side. If you're gonna have 2 sides, make one of them green. That'll help a ton. But get used to eating just one side. I mean, think about it. We love, here in the South, we love our sides. Love our sides, okay? But you'd be surprised how many calories you're taking in just eating 2 or 3 sides per meal. Another thing I've done, you gotta watch those condiments. Condiments is one of those things that you may not count because it's just a sauce. You're just thinking to yourself, there's probably not many calories in this. You look at the back of that bottle, condiments are loaded with calories, loaded with fat. Fat is just very calorie dense. Another thing I've done is decrease my alcohol consumption. I haven't quit drinking alcohol completely, but I've switched to like non-alcoholic beers and things like that. That's really helped with decreasing my calorie intake. Number 2, cardio. If you can incorporate cardio into your daily routine, you'd be surprised how fast you'll shed weight, especially incorporating it with calorie restriction. Cardio is the king of fat burning. If you can't run, walk. You'd be amazed how much walking can help you. Just 8,000 to 10,000 steps a day. Buy a step counter and to help you track your steps. Very easy way to shred some extra calories. Low impact machines, elliptical, row machine, treadmills. If it's too hot outside, just find a way to get those steps in. And eventually over time, you can increase your walking to a low jog, and then increase that into a higher pace run. Start off with a mile, work your way up 2 to 3 miles. Incorporate that, you'd be shocked how fast you can lose weight over time. Number 3, weight training, especially for men. If you're gonna restrict your calories and incorporate cardio, you're telling your body to shed weight. Your body's gonna give you what you ask. But if you don't tell your body to retain muscle, you're likely gonna lose some muscle. Just think about it. The body is in a constant battle to achieve homeostasis. So if you're doing cardio, you're telling your body to shed weight. If you're weight training, you're telling your body to hold muscle. So it only makes sense. If you're doing both, your body's gonna shed weight, but you're telling your body to hold muscle, so it's more likely to shed fat than muscle. And we all know how hard it is to hang on to muscle in our 40s.
It just gets harder and harder over time.
So make sure you can incorporate weight training into your regimen in your weight loss journey. Number 4, intermittent fasting. If you can combine these 4 things together, you're gonna be a fat burning machine. Intermittent fasting. Try not to eat too much or at all after about 7 p.m. Eat an early dinner. That way, by the time you go to bed, your body's not still digesting food. If you can eat around 7, go to bed, I don't know, 9, 10 o'clock, whatever, your body is less likely to be trying to digest food in your sleep. You'll wake up somewhat hungry. If you wake up and eat breakfast at 7 o'clock, you've just fasted for 12 hours. If you can try to push it to lunchtime like I do, maybe 1 o'clock, you fasted for roughly 14 to 16 hours. That's a great way to get into intermittent fasting. A lot of people fast for 24 hours. You can do that. Is it necessary? Not really. You're incorporating intermittent fasting. It's just a tool. Really, your main weapon, your secret weapon, is going to be calorie restriction and cardio. Intermittent fasting is just an adjunct to what you're already doing to help you achieve your weight loss goal. Number 5, surround yourself with like-minded people or groups. In today's world, we have a ton of groups out there in social media that get together, they walk together, run, cycle, you name it. There's lots of groups in your town or nearest city that get together and do these things. And at first it can be intimidating. I've joined several groups over the years. I've joined a mountain biking group, a One Real group, and a run group that I'm currently in right now. And at first it's intimidating. You feel like some kind of newcomer, nobody knows you, and you feel like you have to compete to prove yourself. I'm telling you right now, you don't have to compete. These people are very welcoming to new people. They want to expand their group. They're willing to wait on you. If you're not at their pace, it's okay. The goal is to get there, and you will. And what will help you get there is exercising or walking, running with like-minded people who will support you. So surround yourself with people who are doing the things you want to do. I'm not saying ditch your old friends. Got nothing to do with that. I'm saying make friends and surround yourself with people who enjoy doing those things. I think these 5 tips will really help you on your weight loss journey. If you can incorporate just a few of them and incorporate more over time, create your own habits. These are just things that help me. But if you can incorporate these things over time, you'll see over the next few months, you'll start noticing that you're shedding weight. And take this slow. One of the keys people tend to forget is we're very impatient. If you can take this slow, you're more than likely to build good habits over time. So don't go out there, well, I gotta lose 20 pounds before I go to the beach next month. You're gonna fail. Get into the habit of losing a pound or 2, 3 tops a week. That's it. That's gonna equate to 4 to 9 pounds a month. That's perfect. That's gonna give you time to build good habits. Over 3 months, you may only lose 15 pounds. Don't think that's a lot? Keep doing it over time and see how much you can lose in a year. And that's the goal. We want to do this for the long term. We're not doing this for tomorrow. We're doing this for life. I'm Darius Perdue. Thanks for watching.